Hey everybody, welcome back to another live stream. So today we're taking a look at a few different coins. We'll be looking at Phantom, we'll be looking at Matic, we'll be looking at Cardano, Coty of course as well. I've got a video coming out shortly after this live stream on Coty, so make sure you go smash the likes up on that button. If you enjoyed my Phantom video yesterday, please let me know in the chat how you thought that went. If you like that type of analysis, it was a little bit different. Normally on this channel, you see we do some technicals, but you know I want to bring you those fundamentals as well. So I did a slightly different dive into Phantom to explain why I'm so bullish on it and why I think it's still undervalued. So go check that out if you haven't already. Smash a like on that video as well. As always, if you haven't collected your free money from these guys, links will be in the description of any of my videos. So make sure you've collected your free €100 ticket up to €100 from Swissborg when you deposit €50. You also have BlockFi giving you $10 in free Bitcoin if you deposit $100 or equivalent in Bitcoin. And Coinbase will give you $10 in free Bitcoin as well if you buy or sell $100 in crypto. So go and take that free money. It's not often these companies will be giving you free money. So go get your exchanges set up. You can never have too many exchanges ready to go. I use all of those. Otherwise, I wouldn't be recommending those to you guys. So go check them out. What we don't want to do is we don't want to sleep on Ethereum. Okay, that's very important that we don't sleep on Ethereum. Hey, No Signal, how are you doing? Sorry, didn't know you were streaming. Yeah, no worries. Well, no worries. No Signal. All good. You've jumped on. So what I wanted to say was Ethereum is now up 1.5%, and we've created this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Okay, so if you can see, we've created this nice inverse head and shoulders pattern, which I've been calling out for a while now. And if I go to the day chart, you can see this inverse head and shoulders pattern, and we set our price target of 4,500 at the top of this target above all-time highs here. And you know what Ethereum's like. When it decides to go on a run, it can go on an absolute tear. We saw that earlier in the year. So please, guys, do not sleep on Ethereum. I know we get caught up in Phantom, in Luna, in Coty and ADA, but we have to keep an eye on some of these big caps. When they move, they really can move. We have to pay homage to Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Thank you everybody for jumping in. Please do smash that like button as soon as you enter the room, guys. Really does help me out. Bring your favorite cryptos. Let's take a look. Desperate Wolf, good to see you again, buddy. Dimple, good to see you again. Yep, you finally got to get onto one of the live streams. Well played, well played. Message me your favorite coins and we'll take a look, and we'll definitely look at Coty. So let's go ahead. First, let's do Phantom. If you haven't watched my video on Phantom, make sure you go check that out. There's two you want to watch. Yesterday's one was the most important Phantom video you're going to watch in all of 2021. So make sure you go and watch that. And then this morning's one was around this pump and dump. So go check that one out as well. But yeah, Phantom obviously retraced down from the highs at the conference. And to be honest, I can see some more downward pressure on Phantom, and it doesn't bother me at all. That could easily come down to test its moving average here at $2.21, and I wouldn't be concerned even, 190, slightly under 2. It doesn't bother me at all on Phantom. It'd be more opportunity to buy on Phantom. So now that hype is out the way, let this call off. It'll be fine. Let the RSI come down, let volume come down a little bit, and it will pick up later on. Thank you for joining, everybody. Please do smash that like button on your way in. It really does support the channel. And if you want me to see your favorite coins, do just let me know what coins you want to take a look at. So that was Phantom. Okay, so we've seen Phantom. Let's take a look at Coty, because Coty is setting up really nicely. I've got a video coming out in detail on Coty in the next hour. I'll post this straight after this live stream, but you can see we're now finally getting this breakout. So I'm going to explain in this breakout what price target we can hit, where we could retrace down to, what's your risk on the downside. I'll be explaining all of that in that video, but it's looking good for Coty. Don't forget, we got our price target up here of 80 cents, but I announced in that video that we have a catalyst over the next 2 or 3 days, which could be absolutely huge for Coty. So mark your calendars, 2nd of November is going to be huge for Coty, and I mentioned what's going on in that video. So please go check out that video. Make sure you're subscribed with the bell notification on, and let me know what you think. Luna is another beautiful move on Luna. We spoke about this the other day, guys. We had this channel, and we're getting a beautiful bounce off of this channel. Okay, so if I just zoom out, you can see we've had a beautiful bounce off of the bottom of this pink line. And you can see we're now bouncing to the upside. So I can see some immediate short-term upside on Luna, even getting as high to the top of the wedge as 58. And then when we break out of the wedge, I can see us going to a price target of 76.50, which also happens to match with my Fibonacci golden pocket ratio of the 1618 level. So that's what I see as a top price target at 76.50 for Luna. So Luna's a really underrated project right now, guys, in the layer 1 space. If you want me to do an analysis of Luna similar to the Phantom one I posted last night, let me know in Discord, or tag me in Discord if you want to see that, because I'm thinking of doing some more fundamental analyses on some different coins. Let me know what coins you want me to do that for. Thank you for joining, everybody. Please do smash that like button. Okay, so thoughts on DOT. Let's look at DOT. Let's look at Polkadot together. You guys know from a long-term perspective, I'm bullish on DOT. And if we just go to our daily, you know we broke out from our cup and handle pattern. So my long-term price target is to get us to $60 on this breakout, which could happen over the next couple of days. Well, more than a couple of days, but a handful of days should get us to that price target. We've had a bit of sideways action here, obviously, given some of the Bitcoin dumping that's gone on. So that was the Bitcoin dump here, which just kind of lost us some momentum. Let's take a look at the hourly. And let's see what we can see on the hourly. Yeah, you could argue a little bit of a rising wedge here, but it needs to, for me to be back bullish again, this really needs to head above 46. So in the immediate term, we need DOT to get above this level here at 46 and keep up the momentum. You've got plenty of room on the RSI. Volume is not as high as we'd probably want it, not as high as we saw in early October. So we want to see the volume come in order to push us above. So this is one of those that hasn't recovered all of the dump just yet. You've seen other coins like Phantom, etc., really bounce back after the dump. This one hasn't picked up completely after the dump there. No signal. We went through the target on Luna. Just scroll back if you haven't seen that. Why can you not buy Coty or Luna on Binance with fiat? Asked to transfer into crypto. Depends which country are you in, Asan. I'm in the UK, so obviously Binance is a bit terrible here at the moment. So again, check out the links in the description. Try use one of those exchanges. It should be fairly straightforward to buy Coty and Luna on those exchanges. Thank you for joining, guys. Please do smash up the like button. Grab yourself a coffee. We'll be chilling for a little bit here, looking at some of our favorite cryptos. Ask me your questions. You've got Shiba Inu up 7% here. Can it go back to all-time highs? That would be phenomenal if this fights back. I mean, you got to commend the Shiba army. So they had this little triangle pattern. They fell out, but now you can see that they're going for a bit of an uptrend up. They're going for it. Can they now go and get back to where they were at all-time highs? That would be amazing. Never count them out, and never count Doge out, guys. I've said that a few times. Do not count out the Dogecoin. In a bit of a continuation pattern here, after their 20% move yesterday. What could we see on Doge? Bit of a flag going on there. Matic has had a bad day today. Matic has had a bad set of hours today, but could this just be a continuation pattern? This could easily just be another bull flag for us. Okay, so you can easily see that we are getting a bit of a bull flag here, which is perfectly bullish, and then you'd want to carry on your target to the upside when we continue our move. Now remember, on Matic, my target is $2.80 from the cup and handle pattern, but we need that continuation pattern to send us back higher. Very important on that one. I think somebody here asked for V-Chain. Taking a look at V-Chain on the hourly. And again, since the Bitcoin dump, it's good. It's been creating higher lows and been trending up. So V-Chain looks good. Got ourselves a bit of upward momentum here. Let's take a look at the daily on V-Chain. And let's take a look out. Yeah, you've got your cup. You've got a bit of a handle, but it's lost some momentum. So if we get a break of this neckline here, if we get a break of that line where pretty much where we're sat here, if we can get a break in some clean candles to the upside, we could be forming a potential cup and handle pattern, which could give us higher price targets. So we'll want to watch out on that. Let's take a look at Engine as well. Ryan, good to see you on a Friday, buddy. How you doing? Thank you for joining, everybody. We've got 11 people in this room, but we've got 8 likes. That means 3 personas no likey the button. So please hit that like button. Would be much appreciated. Engine's had a good couple of days here, guys. Look at that. And this is what you call it. This is exactly what you want to see from VET. We just looked at VET, and you've got this exact same pattern occurring on V-Chain, but you got the breakout here. So you've got this breakout here. You could easily get a retest in the neckline and then head higher. So this is a perfect pattern I like to trade. And Engine is heading to the upside. So good move from Engine. Now your price target on a move like that could be taking you all the way to, that could be taking you to $3.37 on Engine. So still another from the breakout of the neckline. If you place that trade on that neckline, you would have made 64%. If you do it from where it is at now, you're looking at more like 37%. So still a potential trade there. Nice. Nobody can sniff at that. Ryan, yes, thank you. We've got 10 likes now. Brilliant. Good. Let's get us to 50 likes, guys. I don't think we've managed to hit 50 likes in a live stream before. If we can get to 50 likes, that would be a phenomenal Friday. Do share this video. Let your friends know who are interested in crypto that we are live. I know it's a bit of a weird one because people generally don't share crypto videos, but do let them know. Do let them know that this is slightly different. Engine looking good. H-bar looking good. Now, this is the interesting one, guys. A lot of people haven't been mentioning this, but Decentraland has been up because of Facebook's rebrand, okay? So Facebook, for those who don't know, have rebranded to Meta, and that has just sent Decentraland go flying to 1.68, but it's since consolidated a little bit down to 127. So Decentraland is doing really good on the news that Facebook has moved into the Metaverse space, and they've rebranded. And naturally, Facebook's going to do really well at spreading the message around Metaverse, right? They've got a massive company, so many different employees, such big reach for all their apps. They're going to bring a lot of attention to the Metaverse space. They develop the hardware in terms of the Oculus, so naturally they're going to do really good. But at the same time, when they're doing good, the decentralized versions of them, like Decentraland Mana and also Sandbox, will do well as well. So don't sleep on those guys. Atom, we've got up 7%. You can see how Atom has followed our continuation pattern, and you can see that we've got a price target on this pattern of this at 58, guys. If you wanted to trade this up to 58, you can see a beautiful continuation pattern. I wish I could trade all of these guys, but I just can't. So hopefully some of you are instead. At Maurice, yes, I'm at, I should know this off my head, I am at Real Ijazawan. So check out my Twitter. I do tweet quite often as well, so do check out my Twitter, guys, and also check out the links in the description to sign up to those exchanges, because you can get 100 euros free from Swissborg if you deposit 50 euros. Coinbase, $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell, and BlockFi will give you $10 in Bitcoin when you fund $100. So you can fund the $100, get your free $10, and you can withdraw it all. So happy days. Blocktopia is up 27%, guys. Another one we've spoken about in our live streams before. It's gone absolutely berserk. You can see here we run up. We got a nice calling off the 786 line. We don't make this stuff up, guys. I don't say this for no reason. Look at that. You could have waited, collected, bought the dip, and rode that to the next level. And again, we'll get a little retracement, and then we'll head back. Right? It's not rocket science. It's just people don't want to share this information with you guys. Zane, tell us about cake and sushi. What do you want me to tell you about them, Zane? You got to be specific. Do you want me to do technicals on it? Do you not know what it does? Talk to me. Ricardo, what do I think of Mango Network? Is Mango not on the Solana network? Let me check. If I'm not mistaken, that was one of the projects on the Solana network. Mango Finance. Oh, it's on Binance Smart Chain. Just something else. I'd have to keep an eye on the total value locked. I mean, look at the price action. That seems crazy. Don't seem very interesting at all. Yeah, not too exciting. Harris, you keep spamming Coty. We covered Coty just a little bit back. Scroll back and you'll see us cover Coty. I've also got a very important video coming out straight after this live stream on Coty. So make sure the bell notification is on and check out the Coty video. You enjoy that one. Harris, yep, I covered that off in the video as well, what you've just asked there. So, yep. Maurice, well done for making this stream. Good to have you here. Guys, we've got 15 people on this stream. Please do smash up the like button. We've got to smash up the like button. Let's see what news articles we have in the crypto space. We've got to stay informed, guys. It's the way to be. Look at this. Ethereum reaches all-time highs. We started off this live stream by saying do not sleep on Ethereum, guys. Again, I'm going to recap this for everybody. Do not sleep on Ethereum. Head and shoulders pattern. Okay, let me go back out. Head and shoulders pattern with a price target of 4,500. Okay, let me just zoom all the way out so you can see it. There we go. So we have a beautiful, beautiful head and shoulders pattern. There's your left shoulder. There's your head. There's your right shoulder. We broke out. We had a bit of a retest, which is perfectly fine, guys. And then off we go. Okay, off, consolidate a little bit. Off we go. We're nearly there at our price target, guys. The price target's are 4,500. But if you're trading this, please don't wait till the last minute to take your profits. Take it a little bit earlier than the technical target because everybody does that. Okay, so very important that we do that. Wendell asked, what about BTC? Let's take a look at BTC. So if you haven't seen my video this morning on BTC, do check that out. But in essence, we're forming a really important moment in BTC right now. So you can see on the longer term, we had this massive cup and handle pattern, okay? And this cup and handle pattern gives me a price target of 75,000 on Bitcoin. The bigger wedge, the purple pattern, which I have to go out onto the daily chart to show you, this thing here, I don't know why my volume's gone crazy here, but there we go. But this bigger pattern here gives you a price target of 85,000. Okay, so that's what we're looking at in terms of Bitcoin. But what I want to do is I want to go to the hourly, because on the hourly, what you will see is the following. You'll see that this blue wedge here is really, really important. And we're just now trying to break out of this as we speak. Let's see if we can get closer in there. We're just trying to break out. And the bulls and the bears are fighting a lot here right now. This is really important, guys. If we can get a breakout, if we can get out of this purple box here, retest, and come back out strongly, then that will mean we enter back in this big white pattern. And if we enter back in the big white wedge, that's really bullish because that's what's helping us. If I zoom out again, guys, that wedge right there is what is helping us to get to our price target of 75,000. So really important moments for Bitcoin. And potentially, if we get back into that, try into that white wedge, we could be having a really explosive weekend. So definitely want to keep an eye out on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't sleep on those. This is what happens when everybody gets excited about altcoins. Bitcoin and Ethereum will rip your faces off. So always be careful. Guys, we've got 22 people in this room, 23 people in this room, and we've got 12 likes. Please, when I close my eyes, can we get another 10 likes? Before I check that again, please can we smash up the like button, guys? It's the only way for a small channel like this to grow is if you guys smash that like button, and then YouTube can stop recommending the same channels which promotes leverage trading and doesn't actually teach us anything. Okay, so please do that, and that will really help us out. Can we look at 1 inch? Yeah, we've not looked at 1 inch for a while. I'll go Binance chart. You will do. So you can see we've been on a nice run here on 1 inch, but it's got rejected all-time highs really badly and sent all the way back down. Wonder what happened here. Why did it spike all the way up and then come back down? You can easily see you've got a floor at this price here, at $1.16. You've got some definite resistance there. You've obviously got resistance at the top here. That's where we just got sent back down. And a little bit of resistance here. So we'd want to be keeping an eye on these key levels. I can't see any exciting patterns right now. You've had a bit of a cup and handle here, which it did break out of and technically has reached. But apart from that, I'd have to understand what are the fundamentals that have led to this happening here. Why did that go so crazy there and just fall straight back down? If anybody knows, comment that in the chat or tag me in Discord. Wendell, what are my thoughts about Shiba? Shiba. I've made my thoughts quite clear on Shiba, to be honest. I don't mind it at all. I think it's good. I think it's good for the market. I've got a video which is coming out on the weekend about how Shiba is good for the likes of Coinbase and other platforms. But if we take a look at the charts, it's kind of trying to fight back again. We've got this little trend line now. It fell out of this triangle and trying to uptrend back now. It needs to get above the apex of this triangle and turn this level into support at 7550 before it can go and retest all-time highs. So overall, it's good. People just have to be careful, right? As long as they're not getting burnt and not trading on massive leverage or on their life savings. If you're treating it like a bit of a fund, then that's fine. Zain, I've just seen your message again. You said, please tell us about cake and sushi, but you've got to be specific. What do you want to see? That's such a broad question. Do you want me to look at the charts? What do you want me to do? Steve, good to see you in here, buddy. Ryan, can you check on Audius? Yes, we can. I like Audius. Audius is on Solana, right? And it's like a Spotify type play for artists. We can have a look. The difficulty with Audius is, what do we compare it to? I guess the market cap you can probably compare it to is Spotify. If you look at the likes of Spotify, what is Spotify's market cap? Let's do that. So I don't want it in euros. Okay, there you go. 54 billion. Okay. So if we were to look at that 54 billion, we were to do 851. Sorry, let's do 50 over. So you got 50 over 851. You got at least you got 60x here on Audius. So if we were to say, look, let's just say it was to get to 5 billion. Then you easily got a 5x on the price. So a $10 audio is not crazy. We know Solana's growing and getting more and more institutional adoption. So naturally, I think Audius is going to grow. I think this is a very clever use case, and I like Audio. I've not managed to build out a big position in it, but I like the concept and I like the project, and it's got a good team as well. Ejabina, I bought some Phantom, but I'm down. Should I be worried? I think that's a question for you, right? I think we've posted a lot of videos on Phantom. If you've not watched my video yesterday, go watch that. It's probably the most important one you'll watch. And I think whenever you're asking that question, it raises a red flag in my mind, because it makes me think as though you've not done your research before buying, right? I made it clear in my video, I think it was this morning, if I posted the video on Phantom this morning, that if a high-risk coin, which is low market cap coins, like Phantom and like these other coins we're looking at, Audius on the screen right now, if they retrace down 50, 60% and you're worried and you think you've made the wrong move, you're in the wrong coin, right? Or your conviction is not high enough. So please don't follow advice from anybody. Definitely not me. I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I your financial advisor. This is all, this can be one piece of your research in terms of how you invest, right? No different to how I'll take in different sources of research and try to understand things. I will understand them and I'll come to my decision. And for me, if Phantom fell down to $1.20 tomorrow, I'm not bothered. It's a long-term play and I'm willing to hold it. So hopefully that answers your question without being too blunt, Ejabina. Good question. Rune, is it a good hold for the bull cycle or at all-time highs take profit? San, again, it's on your conviction, right? Like, for me, my high conviction stops at my altcoin video. So if you've not seen my altcoin portfolio video, where I announce all my top 10 altcoins I'd be holding, anything outside of that, it gets a bit difficult holding those in a bear market. Desperate Wolf, BTC just hit 62,000. Very good. Like I said, we need to get it into that wedge, guys. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's go have a look. Let's go. Let's look at the minute chart. Not 1 month. I wanted 1 minute. Yeah. So you can see we've got a good breakout now. If I go back to the hourly, you'll see we've got this is a solid hourly candle now outside of this blue area. Now we need to build on that, okay? Because your price target from breaking out on this blue pattern will get you to the top of the wedge, okay? So it'll get you to 67,000. So if you look at 67,000, if I take you out on the daily chart, this chart is really messy. I need to probably delete that head and shoulders pattern. Should we delete that? Bear with me, guys. Let's get rid of that head and shoulders pattern. So if you look at this on the daily, you can see, come on, trading view, stop playing with me. Let's go into the 4 hourly. I think it's clearer. There we go. So you can see if we head up now outside of this blue wedge, we want to get there, okay, to 67,000. So 67,000 takes you there, okay? And we're still in the wedge. We're still in this white wedge. If I carried on that line, we're still in there. Does that make sense? So hopefully you can understand that that 67,000, if we can get back into the white wedge and we prevent a breakout to the downside, that is going to be huge. So if I just bring you down, if I carry on this line just a bit more, so you can see if we can get back in here, get back into this box, and then head towards that target here, even come back down a little bit and hedge to the upside, we'll be at 70,000, 75,000. That would be our first price target, which ties in perfectly with here, okay? So you can see that there. So that's what we want to keep an eye on Bitcoin. Yep, 63,500 is indeed the next resistance. That's this level here, okay? We've got that drawn on there with this white line. So definitely that's your next resistance. You've got to break through that. Yep, no signal, 63k, exactly as Plan B predicted. He did say over 63k, so we got a little bit of work to do, but I think the technicals show that we had, we had this pattern coming down. We broke to the downside, but we showed great strength to not just, that could have easily been that, but we showed really good strength now to break out of this blue pattern, and we've got to just finish it off. We've got to get in here, otherwise it's not confirmed to the upside just yet, guys. So important set of hours now. And if it does, we could have a crazy weekend. Harold, can Coty, Phantom, and Matic 10x from here. You've got to take them on their separate merits, but all those three you've listed, I think, can easily 10x. So that's my view on it. Do your own research. Don't go and buy them because I've said that. Yep, ETH is flying as well, guys. That's what I said to you. We can't sleep on ETH. ETH is going to go to 4,500. It will, because that's the price target I set all the way when this head and shoulders pattern was made. So if you guys follow these videos and you follow this, you can see how this works. How long ago did we do this? We left this drawing on for ages. And then my next price target on ETH, if I go to my weekly and I look at my Fibonacci levels, my next target is sitting pretty at 6,000 on ETH. So I don't think it'll be very long till we get 6,000 on ETH. Doesn't mean I think we're going to get straight there. We could easily have a bit of a correction. We can go to 4,500 now, come back down, maybe collect a bit of support from the 786 level, head higher, try to get to 5,000 and then onwards. So it's going to take time, but in the great scheme of things, it's good to be patient. Aditya, should I sell Phantom or hold Phantom? Do what you want, Aditya, right? I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not here to tell people when to hold or buy coins. That's why I don't understand why so many comments on the videos are, when can I buy the dip? Should I buy? Should I sell? Like that's not what we're here for. I just share my research with you. You guys can do what you want with it. That's the key. Some gaming projects killing it today. Yep. So Steve, if you missed that bit, the reason the gaming projects are killing it because Facebook's Metaverse, right? Facebook rebranded yesterday to Meta. They own the Oculus hardware. So think about it. They're going to promote with all the effort they have, all the apps they have, all the reach, all the money they have. They're going to lift the Metaverse and gaming space up because they want to succeed. Naturally, that's going to push the decentralized versions of those projects up too, because people are going to make the choice of, do I want to do that on Facebook or do I want to do that on a decentralized version? Especially with Facebook's ethical troubles, people are going to be looking for the decentralized versions. Do you know anything about sending Ethereum from Coinbase to Binance? Fees, are they expensive? I don't think it's too expensive. It should just be a normal transaction fee. It'll tell you before you send it from Coinbase, so just check that. It'll tell you, just put in the number and it'll tell you the fee, and you can see that. Guys, we've got 33 people on this stream. Thank you so much. We've only got 19 likes. Please can we smash that like button? Really appreciate it if you can hit the like button. That would be very, very, very useful. $34 people. Please hit that like button, guys. Let's get us to 30 likes on this video. Yeah, so Steve, if you check out that Facebook news is huge. If you check out Sandbox, if you check out Mana, we looked at Mana as well. That will be affecting the price of these. That's why you're getting these pumps on this one. Lily, any thoughts on Near Protocol? I'm not invested in it. I've heard good things about it, but I've not done a deep dive into Near Protocol. Like I said, like there's so many coins, guys, and it's crazy when I see a lot of inexperienced people focus on so many different, degen coins. I like to degen as well, but please don't forget that the majority of wealth are going to be made from a couple of good projects. So find those, build your portfolio, dollar cost average into your favorite plays, the ones which you're not scared to hold, and the rest should just be a small percentage of your portfolio. So don't focus so much time and effort on plays which are going to be a small part of your portfolio. Maz Gaming is obviously asking about meme coins. What's my opinion on the Elon coin? Guys, you know what it is with meme coins. They have a place in our society. I think it's good. I don't have anything to say bad against it, but please don't let that be the only thing you're doing, right? Build your sensible portfolio. Once you've got some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, you've got your Cardano, you've got your Solana, you've got your Phantoms, you built your portfolio, you know what you're doing. Then, if you want to put a couple of $100 on one of your favorite meme coins, you go for it. But build out your portfolio first, otherwise you're never going to build wealth. Otherwise, you might as well just take a lottery, right? Phantom, let's see any updates on Phantom. Nope, nothing changing on Phantom. Probably coming to just get a bit of support off its 200 EMA. And you've seen every time we've got a bit of support from the EMA, we've gone on a nice run. Okay, so you can see that going back. Whenever we touch our 200 EMA, we got, look at this one here. Look at that. Beautiful. Boom. So could be good. I just want Phantom to cool down now. So don't expect anything from Phantom in the near term. Let it cool off. It's had a lot of hype behind it. Let it cool off a little bit. I've broke my charts. I don't know what I've done to them. Solana up a nice 3%. Don't sleep on Solana. Beautiful bouncing off the EMA ribbon. Don't be surprised if this goes and breaks all-time highs, guys. We've not met our price target on Solana yet, which is 253. So I can see that happening very soon on Solana. So don't sleep on that. We didn't finish our full breakout. We got the good breakout. We met half our price target, but then Bitcoin went on a dump, right? But let us carry on. If I bring up the EMA ribbon, look at that. Beautiful bounce. Guys, you can't write this stuff. It's poetic. It's emotional. Look at that. Boom. Off we go to the upside. Luna, we've spoken about. Guys, if you want me to do a fundamental analysis on Luna, similar to what I've done for Phantom yesterday, then tag me in the Discord and spam my chat here, and I'll go and make that for you guys. I'll do that over the weekend for you guys. Let's take a moment, guys, to make sure you're heading to the links in the description of any of my videos. Head into the descriptions and you will see that Coinbase are going to give you $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100 or more in crypto. Swissborg is the most generous. They're going to give you up to 100 euros, guys. That's more than $100, yeah? That's 100 euros if you deposit 50 euros. And you can just take it all out again, right? You don't have to leave it in there, but I suggest you use Swissborg. I like Swissborg. Lovely app, straightforward, and it's good to have another way of buying crypto in case, when Coinbase crashes or, your Binance crashes or has regulatory issues like we did here in the UK, it's good to have a backup. So always have a few different exchanges set up, do your KYC, have them ready. So when you want to buy the dip, you're super ready. BlockFi as well, they give you $10 in Bitcoin when you fund $100 in any crypto. So go check those out, guys. Make sure you click the link in the description and claim your free money. You can never have enough free money. Oh, Ricoro, you still want me to look at Mango? I looked at Mango Finance, didn't I? Okay, so let's look at this one. Yep, it's the one on FTX. This is Solana project, so I was looking at the wrong one. Little bit early for me to do any technicals on this just yet. Just to keep this one nice and simple, you want to look out for this level here to break. And I'd even do that. I'd ignore that wick for now because it's a young crypto. I'd even take off my EMA right now. Let's just keep it nice and simple. Let's trade a breakout from this pattern to the top. So that's what we want to keep an eye on Mango. Too early to say, but from a project perspective, let's take a look at their website. I'm pretty sure this is the Solana market, if I'm not mistaken. I've seen too many of these projects. Yeah, this is it. We covered this on one of the videos. Powered by Solana and Serum. I can just trade. It's like it gives you all your limit orders, right? And your, yeah, perfect. It's an exchange. I like it. These things are all good. These things will all do well as the Solana system continues to grow. So I like it. I like Mango. Again, I'd ask, what position in your portfolio do you want to allocate to it? How are you going about allocating it? What's your methodology? That's the key. Maz Gaming, may you explain different types of patterns? Maz, I've had a lot of people asking me to kind of start a course or do some training on some of these aspects. If you want to see that, head into my Discord. We're going to set up a waiting list. If we can get the waiting list up to about 50 people, then I can start filming some lectures, but it'd have to be some sort of paid course, guys. It's going to take so many hours to film a whole bunch of technical analysis videos. So if that's of interest, guys, let me know. Otherwise, we can just carry on with these live streams. Desperate Wolf, can we look at Matic? Yes, of course we can look at Matic. Let's have a look at Matic. But everyone, please do hit that like button. So close to 30 likes. Can we get to 30 likes whilst I look at Matic? Can you give me a pleasant surprise? So Matic has had a little bit of a cooling off today, guys. So it's not an issue at all. Like we said, we can even come down and get a test of our neckline without invalidating the pattern. If I switch over to the 4-hourly, you can see what's happening. Okay, so even if we came back down, first of all, even if we came back, I don't think we're going to come back down, but even if we did come back down to the neckline at 170 there, we can still head back and carry on to our price target. Our price target is at $2.80, sitting up here on the technical target from the cup and handle pattern. Now, the other thing I want to show you is if we go to the hourly, all we have is a nice continuation pattern. Okay, now if you take this continuation pattern, you can even set quite, if I give you the stretch target of this and you get a breakout to the upside, you could even be seeing, if I move you all across and I take this measured move to the point of breakout, if we get a breakout, we could be seeing a continuation pattern which ties in nicely there on our way to $2.80, and this one will take you to $2.50. So that's what I'm seeing on Matic. Not too concerned about now. Hopefully we get a break to the upside on this pattern. Rikaru, thanks for that, Jazz. Yeah, I'd like to check out that Lunar review. Cool. If we have enough demand for that Lunar review, we'll definitely do it. Alex, can you cover off 1 inch? Yeah, we looked at 1 inch. Thank you for hitting that like button. Just scroll back probably a couple of minutes back. Probably about 5-6 minutes ago, we covered 1 inch. So check that out. Steve asking for a good entry on Solana. Okay, let's take a look at Solana. I'm assuming you mean for a long-term hold. If it's for a long-term hold, let's go to the daily. And I'd like Solana. Let's get out our EMA ribbon. So for me, Solana gets juicy. So anywhere on this EMA ribbon, I'm buying, right? So even when it wicked down to 178, 180, I'm buying Solana at those points. But if we can penetrate down through this ribbon, if we can get to 167, 168, I'm buying, and I'm buying really heavy anywhere at 150, because the 150 ties in with your 0.618 Fibonacci level. And, we know it's very normal to come and get some support from those levels. So that's what I'd be looking out for. I'd be looking out for probably, right now it looks like it wants to bounce off this EMA and run, right? So you probably, if you didn't pick up this dip here, you probably missed it for a little while. Maybe we go here and we'll come back down, maybe even retrace a little bit lower, and then we can pick some up on Solana. But Solana's a long-term play, so please consider just dollar cost averaging on Solana. Anytime you get a red day, kind of jump in, buy yourself a little bit. It's a long-term conviction play for me is Solana. Alex, yep, we covered off V-Chain as well. We've done quite a lot today for a Friday. I thought I was pretty tired, but yeah, we managed to look at V-Chain as well. We got 34 people in this room, guys, but only 30 likes. There's 4 of you just freeloading. If you could hit that like, that would really support this channel, guys. That's all I have from you guys is just that like button. It's emotional. Okay, now we scared the 2 away because now there's 32. Paula, thank you for joining. Who else do we have in here? Yep, Mango we looked at. Engine we looked at as well in this video. Phantom we've covered. We've covered a lot today, guys. Nathan, good to see you here, buddy. Appreciate all your messages on the videos and the comments. Guys, just a notice as well, if any of you want to become a member of this channel, click join on the video. I think it's the YouTube membership program, but you'll get access to a community only feed where just the members get access to me one-on-one to ask any of the questions. So if you're new to crypto, or you have a bunch of questions, or you don't know which coins to be looking at, or how to structure your portfolio, where do you even start, what exchanges do I use, become a member, ask me those questions, and I'll make sure I get those answered for you guys. Okay, so do consider doing that as well. No signal. Won't the bear market destroy most of the coins? I think so. See, this is what I'm saying. When I say long term, I mean long term. I mean I'm getting married to that coin. Okay, so when I say long term, I mean Cardano. That's long term. I mean Bitcoin. That's long term, right? Like I don't even think about selling my Bitcoin. I don't see a day where that could happen. I'm just going to pass it on to the next generations. It's just, and so for me, when you say the bear market wipes that coin out, I go ching ching. That's a discount, right? If ADA falls now to 20 cents, I'm loading the boat, right? I'm not scared. But if a phantom fell and it's not established just yet, I'd be a little bit more worried, right? That's why it has a smaller part of my portfolio. If some of these other coins we cover on this channel, if a Shiba fell, that's game over, isn't it? I don't expect it to come back. Harold, thoughts on Seller? I'm not looked at that one, Harold. If you tag me in the Discord, I'm more than happy to take a look when I get a chance. We can take a look at that together and see what it's about. In fact, let's do that now. What is Seller? Never heard of it. Or maybe I have, I just can't remember it. Oh yeah, I've heard of Seller Network. Yes. Small market cap, less than $1 billion. Be careful with these guys. Yeah, I've seen this. Layer 2. I think the concept of a layer 2 is good. Yeah, the concept, it's a layer 2 solution, isn't it? But until they get some notoriety and some momentum behind them, we'll have to keep an eye on the charts. It doesn't look like it's really heading in much direction just yet. That's today. Well, how's it looking year to date? Yeah, seem to be forming a bit of a triangle, actually. I can plot this for you. Let's take a look. Let's do some technicals on it for you. You guys make me look at some crazy coins, man. That's fine. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, you're forming a bit of a triangle here, guys. So this could be a nice triangle to monitor on Seller. So you could be forming a bit of a continuation pattern. So you can monitor that, and maybe you can get a breakout to the upside on this pattern, which could give you a good move up to, about 27-30 cents. So you could 3x on there. Steve, you're absolutely right. I said that in my, I've not posted my Coty ADA video. That's coming straight after this one. Make sure you go watch it. ADA is a buy, right? At $2, you're a third off your all-time highs. And for a top market cap coin, it's for me, it's a no-brainer right now. When Ethereum's at all-time highs, when Bitcoin is at all-time highs, you've got Cardano sitting at 30% off all-time highs. I mean, come on. No signal. We're going to the moon together. Jamie, I'm new here. Just want to say hello. Really appreciate your analysis. Hammy, thank you so much for taking the time to send me a message. Appreciate seeing you here. Great to have you. The etiquette in this room is to hit the like button before we do anything else. It's like taking your shoes off. You know what I mean? Like you come into the room, take your shoes off, hit the like button. Yeah, that's that. Any other coin, guys? I'm going to jump off in 5 minutes. Got a few things to do. Let me know if you have any last minute coins. Otherwise, thank you guys for jumping on. Don't forget to collect your free money. Free money is going to be in the links in the description of any of my videos. I don't know if it's on these live ones, but check out the links on any of my other videos. Set yourself up a Swissborg account, get up to 100 euros. Go do the same for BlockFi. Do the same for Coinbase. It'll take you about 10 minutes and you've collected some free money, right? You need those exchanges set up anyway. Like I have all those exchanges set up. They're all the ones I use. And then you're ready to buy the dip anytime something has happened. So Hammy, thank you for hitting the like button. Paula, we've covered off Engine as well. Scroll back and you'll see Engine was covered off as well. Again, Engine's going to move off of the Facebook news, right? Blocktopia is moving off of the Facebook news. Decentraland is moving off of the Facebook news. Veracity is moving off of the Facebook news. Arweave is moving off of the Facebook news. Why? Because if Facebook are going into all this NFT stuff and the metaverse, where are people going to store their NFTs, right? They're going to want to do so on Arweave. So, yep. Rose. Good. Right, if there's nothing else, guys, I'm going to jump off. We'll keep this one short and sweet. We've been really productive today, so thank you guys for jumping on as always. Don't forget, guys, hit the likes on my videos. Make sure you subscribe with the bell notification on. I'm going to bug you because you guys know I post at least about 4 times a day. So don't hit the bell button if you're lighthearted or you don't use your phone often. And then, as always, guys, support the channel. Head into the Discord. It's pinned comment in the chat. Speak to like-minded people there over the weekend. You can ask questions and stay tuned whilst I post a little bit less over the weekends. And we'll see you in the next one. See you guys.